now, and I'm going to present my final presentation, and it's basically on reservations based on the current reservation system, like this is table on the reservations on the current reservation systems, the drawbacks, and what are the features can be implemented further. And the project name is Vacation Planner. And start with the literature review. And I did the literature review actually on identifying what are the past trends when the earlier reservation systems had, and what are the trends currently using, and what are the things going to be used in future in the hospitality industry and other reservation systems. And these are the points which I've identified when I analyzed the past. And actually the online reservation systems started with the global distributed system, where the airline reservations were done. Most of the airline companies use this online reservation system, GDS, for their reservations. After that, GDS reservation systems were implemented into taxi services and other hotels. And in the hotels, in the sense, when people make their reservations for their air flights, they tend to use the GDS system for their hotel and accommodation reservations. And after that, business and travel agents started their operations with the use of global distributed system. And when analyzing the present, actually there are a lot of trends in hotel reservation systems and hospitality management. And there are a lot of reservation systems. For an example, Agoda.com, Airbnb, and TripAdvisor. There are a lot of systems which are implemented in currently. And also, there are a lot of tour and travel operators around the world. And even in small countries, they have managed to produce different variety of different types of reservations to different types of customers. And also, there are a lot of improvements in IT using hospitality and online reservations. And in most of the hotels around the world, they use hospitality systems to manage their operations as well as for their reservations, mostly in reservations. Most of the companies use their own reservation system as well as a third party, and only a few number of hotels have their own reservation system because the investment is very high. And when thinking about the IT practices, and currently there's a lot of trend moving into online reservations, and there's a high potential there. In future, and these are the points I have identified after my literature review, and there are a lot of automations for their online reservations, and there are a lot of use of not only web, and there are a lot of high potential for mobile applications, and with those applications the automation will be very high. And those services are not only hotel reservations, most of the other value-added services will also be implemented into the reservation industry and hospitality industry. And these are the key areas I have identified in the current drawbacks in the system, currently implemented and running on the web or on mobile. Most of the reservation systems purely sales oriented, and the main focus of their systems are mainly into reservations, not to provide any other services, and only a few uses the more than that. For an example, Ritz-Carlton, where they maintain their customer profile with their system, and when the customer comes back again, they then use those previous maintained details. And also, people accept more functionalities. In current system, they only provide an reservation, and they focus more on only into one area. But when customer make a reservation, they request for value-added services more than the functionalities provided by the current systems. And also, current systems don't provide useful information at most of the times. They just focus on reservation, and just to make reservations, they just provide some information for to the customer or the service provider. But when making a reservation, customer need more have lot of requirements as well as lot of requests from the service providers, but they have to go with the things they have in the current systems. Sorry. And also, sorry, most systems are focusing mostly into some particular region. That some current systems are not matching to the requirements of some areas. Most of the systems are mainly focused on Europe or US, not in Asia. So that there's a big drawback in those systems when making reservations in Asian countries.